1971 by Augusto Boal. Augusto Boal was born in Brazil, raised in Brazil, went to school, and actually studied chemical engineering, which is kind of funny because he's such a huge icon in theater of the oppressed, but he actually had been raised with theater in his life. He grew up making skits at home, and when he decided to get his master's, he studied theater under the same man who taught Tennessee Williams. So he actually does have a little bit of theater background. And he was a political activist and a politician, so he's a very interesting man. Augustoboal. I suggest you all look him up. So the first form of theater of the oppressed that he created was newspaper theater, and it was used to deal with local problems. So he actually was a representative in Rio de Janeiro for a while, and one of his methods as a politician was he would not sign a law, he would not make a law unless someone from the people told him to make that law. So he was all about the people. It's not about him, it's not about the government, it's about who he's representing. And theater of the oppressed later spread to other countries. It formed in Peru as forum theater in 1973 as part of a literacy program. So theater of the oppressed was also used for education. And today, theater of the oppressed is practiced in over 70 countries, which is really cool. And there's invisible theater in Argentina and image theater, which establishes dialogue between indigenous nations and European descendants in South America. And that's in places such as Colombia, Venezuela, Mexico, where there is a lot of tension between the communities. It's very interesting. And other forms of theater of the oppressed, rainbow desire, and legislative theater. So, if you look at the saying of the people of the theater of the oppressed, they like to say that it's created as a medium that can help the oppressed. So the members believe that it is of, about, by, and for the oppressed as it gives them a voice. That's basically their mantra. And all of the different subgroups of theater of the oppressed can be shown visually through a tree diagram, and I'll be the tree. I know that there's some beautiful trees right here, but I'm going to use my body. Okay, so below the roots, let's say my boots are below the roots, the dirt, lies the values, which are multiplication, solidarity, politics, history, ethics, philosophy, and economy, and these sort of form the core of theater of the oppressed. Above, let's say my legs were the roots, are what you need for theater of the oppressed. So image, sound, and word, which are used in theater of the oppressed. And the trunk, my torso, contains the games, which are what theater of the oppressed consists of, exercises and workshops, as I'm about to do with you. And from there, we have the branches, and we have image theater. Let's say this is one start of a branch, which gives rise to newspaper theater and the rainbow desire. That's two parts of image theater. And forum theater, my face, which gives rise to invisible, legislative, and direct action theater. So those are all different branches of theater of the oppressed. And it's all about involvement of the people. So I know that it's late, you guys probably want to go to sleep soon, but shake it out, get excited. You want to see some movement. I'm not kidding. Thank you. Follow their example. Go on. Okay. Stay crispy. Shake it out, get excited. Okay. So I want to get you guys involved. Augusto Boal was all about that. He thought that theater in itself was a form of oppression because the actors in traditional theater were basically just talking to the audience. The audience wasn't involved, and that uninvolvement we felt was a form of oppression. So we're going to talk about image theater first, and it uses the human body, just as I used it to show the tree, as a tool of representing feelings, ideas, and relationships between people. So I need two volunteers from the audience. I'll use you and you. Okay, so come on up. That's really good. Okay, so I'm going to whisper something to our lovely volunteers, and I want you two to use your bodies to sculpt exactly what I say, to try to represent what I say. Now, once you figure out how you're going to represent that together, you guys can work together. You can't move, you can't talk. You're almost creating a picture, okay? And I want the audience, all of you, to guess what I told them to do. So, give me a second. Okay, the first one. Can anyone guess what this is?
Bullying.
Yes! Very good.
Double yes.
All right. Okay, the next one.
That's great.
Okay, can anyone guess what this is? Anyone want to take a guess? Marriage?
Love.
Love, yeah, perfect.
It's much easier.
Okay, any guesses from the audience?
Scolding, anger,
Frustration.
I heard it for a second.
Anger.
Anger, yes, okay, perfect. And then the last one, this one's going to be a little bit tricky. Okay.
Hating.
Okay, so.
Hating on.
Hating.
Hating on them haters.
Anyone?
Haters.
Fashion.
Insults.
disgust,
Judgment.
Poverty.
peer pressure,
Ridicule.
discrimination.
Very hot, very hot. Yes. Okay, so.
What was it? Oh my goodness. Poverty. How does no one hear that? Racist? Is that what it was? Racism.
Okay, so I have some questions for all of you. First of all,
Yeah, I know.
what was effective about their representation? Did you notice anything that they did with their bodies that kind of led you toward what the answer was, or did they do anything in particular that helped? Facial expressions, that's a very good point, because the point of this is you use your entire body as a tool to show this, not just your legs, not just your arms, your entire body as a tool. Does anyone else have anything that they think they did right?
Just overall body language.
Okay, well they did a great job. And how did the image affect you? When you saw, for instance, when you saw them performing Love, how did that affect you, even without knowing exactly what the word was?
Contradicted it with Valentine's Day.
Okay, see, I'm thinking of Valentine's Day, you can
It
relate it to
elicits
certain
emotions.
What?
It like brings forth certain emotions that you just kind of automatically react.
Exactly. So audience involvement, bringing forward those emotions that you can relate to. And how do you think this method could be utilized in society to shed light on an issue going on these days? Anyone?
Rachel.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's a bullying thing, because when you watch something like that, you put yourself in that position. It could be used to find solutions.
Exactly. Yeah, and Theater of the Opressed is a lot about finding solutions, which is really great. I know that a lot of the plays that you've seen today had very strong, dark issues, and maybe it's because of the economy, maybe it's because of the political climate or the different revolutions going on, but people are really, they have a desire to find a solution. Theater of the Opressed can really help with that. Okay, so I'm also going to talk about forum theater, which works from rehearsal improvisation to create a sense of specific oppression. So what I mean by that is you have a protagonist, which is a person being oppressed, and you have an antagonist, the oppressor. And once again, I need 2 members in the audience, 2 volunteers. Oh wow, you guys are so enthusiastic. Okay, you. And this is a tough one.
Rachel.
Do you see Rachel?
There, this is